mati mau berdueniku. Oh mau rogo bebamu. Ene karana karadika dia.
My mother had gone through some difficult times in her lives when sometimes she was beaten by my father, and we can't do anything about it because we were small and we were also scared.
One of the scariest things between my mom and dad was when they got into fight. They usually don't just use their hands and all that, but they use knives and sticks, and that's one of the baddest situation ever happened to me. Seeing them bleed, yeah.
That's one statement that I heard a lot. Know your place. Your place is in the kitchen. Then we have to serve my father's food. His tea, it must be like really hot. If it's not hot, he would get the tea and flush it to my mom's face. I said, do it again.
So when I was growing up, I had exposure to a lot of things that I was not supposed to be exposed to. My childhood was taken away. I didn't have someone at home that kind of told me like, oh, Josh, you are a young boy now and you're soon gonna be a man.
I live with a violence at home, and when I go to school, my mindset wasn't straight to land.
I've always wanted to continue education to the highest level, but when my mother left, my dream was just washed away because I have to somehow get a job too quickly to support my younger ones. I sort of felt like I had no reason to live anymore.
To be the coolest kid on the street was to you do certain things that evolves around male culture of dominance and being aggressive and being violent, But that was later in life that I realized that most of these guys out there have been abused themselves too.
Around 2 a.m. in the morning, my father arrives and he opened the front door and just like slammed it wide open. I started to freeze. I was like, oh, damn, it's happening again. He took off his belt buckle and he was like hitting my mom, and she was like making sounds. I was already working with Equal Playing Field at that time. I told myself that, okay, I have to do something now. This is the time where I have to stand up. If I can't stand up against my own father, then how can I go out and tell other people to stand up against theirs? He picked up the cup and he threw it at my mom. I wanted to block her, so I came and the cup came and landed on my forehead. Then he was running down to the truck. He said, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Today I'm gonna murder. I don't care. I was so afraid now. I told my mom. I said, Mommy, he's going to kill us. And I told myself, I am passionate about bringing an end to violence in Papua New Guinea. At least if it is in one home, it will start from my own home. And if it means that my father chops my head off to protect my mother, I will do it. And I stood there, I said, before you kill her, you will kill me. And I stood at the door and I said, you can kill me. You kill me.
Mama, Papa, stop long way to Masya. Mama, Papa, me stop long way to Masya. Aratia Raotiarvoa.
This equal playing field, they use sport to talk about, healthy relationships and addressing gender-based violence. And I felt that I could use my energy running around with kids and talk to them about positive messages. That's really cool.
When I joined the team, I felt that my dream is coming true because I have always wanted to deliver the message. And one of the boys actually told me that this program has changed him. He used to just sit back and let the girls and the mother do the cleaning and washing the plates. But now he can actually put his hands up and say, "Mom, I'll do the dishes," simple things like that.
I feel that if I did not join Equal Playing Field, I wouldn't have had that courage to come up and share, or at least face the biggest demon that I have.
When we go out to school, we usually teach the young ones to, when they are growing up, they must have this mindset of gender inequality, not in them, but gender equality in them. So that's where we could end violence in our home.
One day when my child walks on the street, she won't be catcalled. I don't have to go to work to think about how she's coping at school, what sort of transport she's taking back home. Yeah, that's my hope.
It strengthens me that I could do better, and I could change some of my mindset of some of my friends that whoever that are facing violence at home, you can fight that violence.
I can say from my own experiences that despite of whatever situation that you have come through, there is still hope, and that hope will drive you.
So since that time, my father is slowly appreciating my mother and the rest of us. We even painted our house, and it was his choice to paint it a brighter color, just to move on, to show that, the future is brighter